Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered. Whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting?
Ready? Play. And now here I go right. And this is normal flat. So see, sometimes you don't actually. Sometimes you don't. And now here I go slice. This is normal flat. So see, sometimes you don't actually. Sometimes you don't. And now here I go slice. This is normal flat. So see, sometimes you don't actually. Sometimes you don't.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Apologies for the delay. It was a sort of spontaneous decision to cover this match, but as you will already see, if you're a fan of Stefanos Tsitsipas, good news. He's already up an early break on his Czech opponent, Tomas Machac. I I know Damien was suggesting earlier on today that Machac would be posing a problem or two for Tsitsipas, who, of course, is renowned for going out in the second round of this tournament. Has not been in the best of form since... Is it too much of a stretch to say since Australia? Which has been quite a long time. It's quite a long stretch to be out of form for. But what has he done since Australia? I think he might have won one tournament this year. But yeah, I would suggest that he's not in the best of form. Certainly, I mean, since and including New York, where he crashed out much earlier than he would have hoped, as he often does there, to be fair. Anyway, make sure you hit the like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I see that we are on 2 likes so far on YouTube. Let's try and get that to 10 as soon as possible. So please do hit that like button. And, of course, if you are new to the channel, subscribe as I watch Tsitsipas looking fairly comfortable in this service game. Of course, Tsitsipas has had a situation with Mark Philippoussis on-off throughout the year, which also suggests a little bit of instability in the camp. And I see the father is now back front and center. It'll be interesting to see. Of course, he did win a doubles title last week in Antwerp alongside his brother, which he said was one of the highlights of his career. Really nice, that touch, I would suggest. Also get voting in our poll. I'm just going to create it now. Who's going to win today? Tsitsipas, I guess, is the favorite, especially as he's got already this early break, or Machac. That now in the chat. Also, of course, do let us know your thoughts on this match. Who are you supporting and who are you tipping to win? Tsitsipas already very much in control, as we can see, with an early break and a comfortable lead of 3-love, which was done and dusted pretty quickly. Okay. What else, of course, we had today? We had earlier on, we had Medvedev prevailing in a really close encounter with Dimitrov in 3 sets. These matches, by the way, that I'm talking about right now, all occurring in Vienna. Vienna, which is the far more stacked 500 at the moment compared to Basel. I would suggest... Yeah, so we had, and also had Rublev winning in straight sets against Arnaldi, a fairly comfortable affair, and pretty much, if not guaranteeing, all but guaranteeing his spot in Turin. I know there was some debate about that earlier as to whether a win for him today would indeed seal that spot, as I see Boris Becker appear on my screen and a German TV ad. I'm not quite sure what it's for, but of course, Becker is now a coach on the team of Holger Rune. So, be interesting to see what dividends that can bring. Machac to serve here at love 3 down. Another break of serve, and this set will basically be done. Anyway, yeah, so Medvedev prevailing. That was a really close encounter, the one with Dimitrov. The slicing and the dicing of Dimitrov was certainly posing a problem for Medvedev, particularly in the first set, where actually Dimitrov had a double break advantage at one point, albeit he ceded one of those breaks, I believe. And then in the third set, he had chances at the beginning of that third set on the Medvedev serve. Wasn't able to take them, and in the end, Medvedev squeezing home 6-4 in that third set. But a really good encounter. And Medvedev, of course, is defending his title here in the Austrian capital. And as James told us earlier on the stream, is indeed Austria's National Day today. I saw some funny videos about that on Twitter, where I think it was Tiafoe and not sure who else, Ben Shelton and a few others were trying to pick out the shape of Vienna in terms of its outline. Austria, I should say. Zverev was also in there. Of course, Ben Shelton is already out. He lost to Yannick Sinner yesterday in 2 very tight sets. I think it was 7-6, 7-5. This is anything but tight thus far, albeit that Machac is looking pretty comfortable on serve, as the scoreline would suggest. We'll also have live commentaries of 2 more matches from Vienna today, thick and fast. We will have brought you 5 matches in total, as and when the day concludes, because we had Damien bringing us Rublev, his straight sets win over Arnaldo. We just had James on the commentary as well for the 3-set win of Medvedev over Medvedev over Dimitrov, as I mentioned. So Medvedev is into the quarterfinals, and will he be joined by Tsitsipas or Machac? Of course, it's looking like Tsitsipas right now, given the early advantage that he has earned. Please do hit that like button, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. Also, feel free to check out any of our coverage from Monastir. That's a really good lob there from Tsitsipas, which is forcing the error of the Machac racket. It was just too high for the smash. Yeah, good point, Ria. We haven't had enough of those matches this year. Probably mostly because of Tsitsipas's poor form. I suggested at the beginning of the show, I mean, let's think about Tsitsipas post-Vienna, post-Australia, when, of course, he made the final there. If we think about it, there was that period in the spring where he was just like, I don't want to be here at these tournaments, but I have to be. I think it was in Indian Wells when he made those comments, but I think did he get injured in Rotterdam? Did he with his elbow? Then the clay court season, which is really his meat and drink, so to speak, both in terms of the calendar and, of course, the surface itself. 2 times Monte Carlo champion, didn't even come close to defending that crown this year. How did he get on in Monte Carlo? Let's have a quick look at Tsitsipas's year, actually. Let's have a quick look at his overview of the year on the ATP website, because he's currently ranked 7. He had a shot at the world number 1, of course, in Australia, if he'd beaten Djokovic in the final. Of course, that's no easy feat, of course. He's won 1 title this year, 10 in his career in total. I would imagine if he just sticks to the 1 title this year, that may well end up being his lowest or fewest number of titles for 1 year since he really hit the big time, I would suggest, in about 2018, 2019. Yeah, made the semi-finals in Antwerp, quarterfinals, round of 32 in Shanghai, round of 32 in Beijing, second round in the US Open, round of 16 in the ATP Masters in Cincinnati, round of 32 in Canada. Got to the final in Los Cabos. That's the last time he made a final, which was in August. Lost to Alex de Minaur. Oh, sorry, he won that one against Adam. That's it. That's his 1 title this year, Los Cabos. So he's yet to win a title over the 250 mark this year. Wimbledon round of 16. Also round of 16 in the 250 in Mallorca, which, of course, he won the previous year. Yeah. Not the best of years so far, of course. I mean, if he seals his spot in the ATP Finals, which he should just about make those finals. I say just about. His form wouldn't probably make him that way, but he's earned enough points, particularly from that Australian Open final run, to give himself a healthy chance. I think he's about 6 in the live race, is he? I think. We've already got 4 confirmed, 5 if and when Sinner makes it. Comes into the net here with a lovely volley, and it's 30-15. Make sure you hit the like button, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. And if you are new to the channel, do click the subscribe button as we try to get towards 5,000 subscribers. We're on about 3,400 at the moment, so still a long way to go, but quite a bit of tennis to come still this season, both on this channel, but also in general. I will be off to the Billie Jean King Cup finals in Seville in a couple of weeks. We'll have lots of watch-alongs, though, in the next few weeks as well. Obviously, even today, we've got 2 more, but also we'll have watch-alongs throughout Paris. Bercy in the WTA finals next week. I know, we'll have 5 altogether, Jane. I'm now appearing for this one, and I'll be back again later on for both the Sinner Sonego All-Italian clash, and then also the final match we'll bring you will be Tiafoe Monfils. So a real stretch today. I think we'll bring you 1 or 2 matches tomorrow, probably with Tom in the chair tomorrow, maybe on Saturday as well, with Tom. And then, of course, we'll have the finals of these events in Basel and Vienna on Sunday. We'll bring you at least one of those finals, I'm sure. I mean, we're getting close to sort of 10, 15 hours a day coverage. We're almost like a TV station at the moment, where because on Sunday, not only will we have these finals in Basel and Vienna, but we will also have the WTA Finals preview on Sunday, a few hours before that event gets underway, as part of our WTA Weekly show with Nick. And then we'll bring you watch-alongs throughout next week from both Paris and Cancun. Anyway, regarding this match here, it's looking pretty comfortable for Stefanos right now. A wayward lob there, the previous game, a wayward lob from Machac, meaning Tsitsipas won the final point, and therefore that game, so he leads 4-1. As we have a change of ends. Who will be world number one on the men's side come the end of the year, and who will be world number one on the women's side come the end of the year? Both are up for grabs, and both have somebody in the hot seat, shall we say. Sabalenka has a small advantage over Swiatek, but of course Sabalenka is defending more points at the Cancun finals than her Polish opponent, because Swiatek got to the semis there, I think, last year, whereas Sabalenka made the final. It's kind of a shootout, though. One goes on to win that title, and they will end the year as world number one. Similar shootout on the men's side. Albeit that I think Novak's advantage is a bit healthier than Arenas. I mean, at the end of the day, he's got points to potentially gain in Paris-Bercy. Novak has if he wins the title there. But plenty of points to gain as well for Carlos, who didn't appear either at Paris-Bercy or the ATP Finals in Turin last year due to injury. Of course, he has had an injury recently, which has put him out of the Basel tournament that he was due to play. Plantar fasciitis, which is a sort of inflammation on the sole of the foot or towards the heel. I'm quite familiar with it myself because I've had it. Insoles is often, you'll see a lot of players nowadays, if not all players, wear these kind of insoles. I would imagine that he was wearing them before anyway. These sort of added sort of cushion or protection between the base of the foot and the shoe. There are other methods as well. Of course, rest can also help, but plenty of stretching exercises to stretch those muscles to get things going all the way up to the back. Actually can even have an effect. Yes, indeed, it's lingering. That's a good word for it, Jane. It can come and go. Often very difficult when you've not been exercising. For example, when you wake up first thing in the morning, you're hobbling on that foot. As I say, it's an inflammation. There are, of course, injections you can take. They may be short-term in terms of their effect. A lot of massaging as well, and just plenty of stuff. There was an image of him getting some treatment on that foot on Twitter that he posted yesterday, but the post was positive, saying he will be in Paris and in Turin. So all to play for on both the men's and women's side regarding the world number one. All to play for still here. Machac leads 40-15. In fact, he's just held serve, so it's 4-2 now. Just a one-break advantage for Stefanos, but not a lot really been going on since that early break. Some check flags in the crowd. As I said, Stefanos Tsitsipas currently ranked 7 in the world. Let's have a quick look at the ATP live race. So here it is for you. Novak, Carlos, Daniil, and Yannick already with their places sealed. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Pretty sure that even if, basically, I think Rublev could pretty much lose every match for the rest of the season and he would still qualify. So then it leaves us with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horse race for 3 spots. I say 5 horses. Casper Ruud is not out of it yet, nor is Tommy Paul, although Tommy Paul did lose today, as did Alex de Minaur. So that's probably done for their chances. Ben Shelton losing as well yesterday. So it's not set as such, but you could probably look at these 1, 2, 3, 6 players for 3 spots. I think Zverev will be okay. I think Tsitsipas has got a good enough advantage despite his poor form that he'll probably be okay. I think Zverev's both form and advantage suggests he'll be okay. Leaving one spot between Rune, Fritz, Hurkacz and Ruud. How did Fritz get on today, by the way? Did he win in the end? I know I was quickly across that one. Oh, he's in a deciding set tiebreak with Shevchenko right now. I might even share that score on the screen while I continue with commentary of Tsitsipas Machac. How about that? I'll leave that score on the screen for you while I share. So I'll share that score on the screen just while I continue with the commentary here. Tsitsipas comes into the net with a volley, but it's not good enough. And it's a lovely backhand passing shot from Machac. So it's 30 all. Tsitsipas volleys discuss. That's discuss, by the way, not disgust. Certainly wasn't good enough there. It was an easy passing shot in the end on the backhand side for Machac. So, as I say, I'm commentating on Tsitsipas Machac, but on the screen, you can see the current scoreline. I was just wondering about Fritz because, of course, he's in contention for one of those final spots in Turin. And he's in a real tussle right now. Fritz, a bit like Tsitsipas, not in the best form, really, in recent months. In fact, probably the whole year. Again, has Fritz won a title this year? Anyway, he's got a 5-4 advantage in this deciding set tiebreak. It's a super tight match, and we're going to have a 3 tiebreak affair, whatever happens. Tsitsipas serving here. Shevchenko's won his first point, so one person is going to have a match point over there. Will it be Fritz or will it be Shevchenko? Shevchenko's serving, so he'll be the slight favorite for this point, but really, given the tense scenario there, it's anyone's right now. I probably still would just go for Fritz, but not seen the match at all, so it's a bit of a gamble, that one. Tsitsipas here on service 40-30. Interesting cultured sort of chop ball down the line there from Machac. Good depth there, though, from Tsitsipas on that shot, meaning he's held serve. So he leads 5-2. There will be a change over there, in Vienna. In Basel, which is the match I'm sharing with you on the screen right now, you can see Fritz and Shevchenko are involved in an epic encounter, including an epic rally here at 5 points all. It is Shevchenko who has a match point for a spot in the quarterfinals in the Swiss city of Basel. Of course, this Basel tournament, as Damien was telling us earlier, does not even have a Twitter account. And Shevchenko has knocked out the number 3 seed Taylor Fritz. The American's miserable year continues. He is out. And is he out of the Turin race? No, technically. But can you imagine him going on a run in Paris-Bercy? But will he even need to? All of these players, as I heard Damien mentioning on a previous stream the other day, they are so out of form that really, with the exception of probably who's in this group I've got on the screen right now, we've got 6 players here, as I say, all fighting for 3 spots. Tsitsipas's form, 1 title all year, and that was a 250. Absolutely anything but good form. Holger Rune, who's won 2 matches since Wimbledon, and one of those was just a couple of days ago, or even yesterday, sorry. And that was a come-from-behind win. So he's in anything but good form. Taylor Fritz, who I just touched upon. Casper Ruud, so-so. Probably Hurkacz is in the best form of all, of course, having won a Masters 1000 title in Shanghai recently and had a great run in Cincinnati. And his US Open run was scuppered by an in-form Jack Draper, but also some illness, I think, on the day, if you remember rightly. So, yeah, Hurkacz. I mean, I know that 1 or 2 people have been tipping him to win here in Vienna, I think it is. Is it Vienna where Hurkacz is playing? I keep getting these 2 tournaments confused. Up against Talon Griekspoor. No, he's in Basel. He's in Basel, and he'll fancy his chances, given that the players that have crashed out, including Taylor Fritz today. So he's up against Griekspoor tomorrow, and he's not dropped a set yet, either against Lajovic or Struff. That's a good straight sets win over Jan-Lennard Struff. So he will definitely fancy his chances. Someone else who'll be fancying their chances today will be Stefanos Tsitsipas, because he's up 5-2 with a break on the Czech opponent Machac. Machac does have a game point here, though, at 40-30. And then if he does win the next point, Tsitsipas will serve for the first set. Still to come, of course, we've had Medvedev beating Grigor Dimitrov earlier in a tight third set, 6-4. Stefanos Tsitsipas Machac is the match we've got currently underway, with Tsitsipas up a break in the first set. We will bring you live commentary as well of Lorenzo Sonego against Yannick Sinner, so please stay tuned and tune in for that. And we will also have live commentary of Francis Tiafoe against Gael Monfils. So stay tuned, hit the like button, subscribe, also click the notification bell, and as soon as we go live, you will become aware. And indeed, Machac does hold serve, so Tsitsipas will serve for this first set. So let's stick with this match here on centre court in Vienna as we come to the first set's potential conclusion, probable conclusion. A lovely forehand winner at the end of the previous game, meaning Machac held serve. Please do hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new, as we head inexorably towards 5,000 subscribers. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit inexorably, but we're chugging along, ticking over, bit by bit, step by step. Okay, Stefanos Tsitsipas to serve here at 5-3. Where are you going with this first serve? You are going to the forehand. Some defensive sort of block return there from Machac. Machac really on the defensive here. Tsitsipas comes in for a comfortable volley that even he cannot mess up at the net. 15 love. So, Taylor Fritz out in Basel. Tsitsipas goes long on the first serve. Backhand return here into the backhand of Stefanos. .30 love now on the Stefanos Tsitsipas serve. So here's looking pretty comfortable for the Greek, the world number 7. Thought that was my doorbell for a second. Backhand return from Machac, forehand from Stefanos. Got to get away from that forehand, my friend. A lovely drop shot there from Stefanos. Helps him win the point. 40 love. 3 set points for the Greek. Been a class apart so far. Goes down the tee, and it's an ace. And that is the first set done and dusted in a little over half an hour. We will take a short break. Please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Yep. Make sure you like and subscribe. Just have a quick look at some of those stats from the first set. We have Stefanos Tsitsipas with 8 winners to his opponent's 5. And he also committed 3 fewer, I should say, unforced errors than his Czech opponent here at the ATP 500 event in Vienna. 31 minutes that set was in total. And it was pretty plain sailing for the world number 7. Will the second set be equally comfortable for the Greek? We're about to find out. Thank you, Ria. Very much appreciated. We're still a pretty fledgling outfit, I would suggest. I mean, we've been going a little over a year. But we do what we can. So it's great that you can tune in, whether you can comment in the live chat or not. Obviously, we appreciate your comments and your likes and your subscribes and all the rest of it. But merely tuning in is also a great way of supporting the channel. So even if you can't necessarily always chat with us, which is obviously much appreciated, as I can see Jane there offering her support for Hubi over in he's obviously in Basel, and I think he has to be a heavy favorite now, given his current form and also the opponents on offer there in the Swiss city. Lovely drop shot there from, or was it a miss hit? Okay, it looks like it was a miss hit, that one from Tsitsipas. He apologizes to his opponent for it, so perhaps he was. Yeah, no, much appreciated, Ria, and yeah, merely just tuning in is still definitely supporting the channel, that's for sure. And please spread the word. If any of you see any of our tweets, or also on Facebook, so please nip over to our Facebook page at Talking Tennis TT and give us a like and a follow on Facebook. And also, I think there's an opportunity to give us 5-star reviews, both on Facebook and also for our podcast. So wherever you can, give us those 5 stars and likes and follows and all that other jazz. Machac here leading 30-15 on his serve. We're on Instagram as well too. I'll probably put up a little banner there to give you the address like so. Okay. Second serve here for Machac at 30-15. And he's forced the error there from Tsitsipas. It's going to be a comfortable hold for the Czech. In the end, it was just one break of serve in that first set, but Stefanos was very comfortable on the serve throughout. He raced into a 3-love lead and never really looked back. Yeah, it's just a forced error there on the forehand side. Nothing Steph could have done about that one. Oh, yes, I'm still waiting to hear about Dan Evans.
Be interesting to know, because obviously with the Davis Cup in mind, I'm talking about, of course, Dan's health after he pulled up injured. In Vienna. So Tiafoe was the beneficiary there because he went through. He was 4-1 down in that first set and really in a lot of trouble. But yeah, Dan is having a scan sometime this afternoon, and fingers crossed the results are positive there, particularly with the Davis Cup in mind. But I have to say, the way... Oh, lovely lob there from Machac. The way that injury sort of appeared, so to speak, didn't look good. Listen, I'm no doctor, and we still don't know what the results are of that scan, but it could be potentially season ending. Of course, the season's not got much longer to go, but as I say, some pretty big events, particularly with the Davis Cup, and particularly how dramatic it was for Great Britain to qualify there. Drop shot here from Machac is lovely. Love 30 here on the Stefanos Tsitsipas serve. Love 30. Questions here for Stefanos. One love to Machac and love 30 on the Stefanos serve. What are you going to do with this one? You're going to put the first serve into the net. So more questions here for the Greek to deal with. Forehand return from Machac is long. It was a decent second serve from Stefanos, but Machac will be disappointed with the way he dealt with that. 15-30. Okay. Good first serve there from Stefanos, putting himself in charge at this point. Lovely forehand there from Stefanos. Really good defense from Machac. Another good shot from Stefanos, and then good effort there from Machac, to be fair, but ultimately wasn't enough. 30 all. Tsitsipas serving here. Down the tee, backhand return, forehand Stefanos. Backhand Stefanos to the backhand of... Ooh, Machac went big on the backhand there. And in the end, it's 40-30. $40-30 now for Stefanos, so he's got himself out of a little bit of a difficult situation. Well, not entirely got himself out. Ooh, I thought that was an ace. In fact, Stefanos, I think, thought it might have been two. Anyway, 40-30. Game point here for the Greek. Backhand return, forehand from Stefanos, sending Machac the wrong way. Nicely done, Stefanos. He does indeed hold serve. So, one game all. Stefanos, of course, winning the first set. We will take a short break.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs,
magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Indeed. Just looking at, okay, that's Acapulco. Just having a quick look at some images from Acapulco. Looks like they've had some really bad weather there. And Acapulco, of course, not the venue for the WTA Finals. That's in Cancun on the opposite coast of Mexico. But it looks like, yeah, some pretty bad weather that Mexico has been suffering, at least on that coast. Okay, back to here anyway. Machac is leading 40-15 on his serve. So that is kind of good news for him as he tries to seek a 2-1 lead. And indeed he does hold serve. So Machac leads 2-1. But of course, Stefanos Tsitsipas did win the first set. How does this work? Does this work at all? Does that work? Kind of works. Hopefully you understand where we're at with that. I just thought it'd be a different way of showing you the current score with Tsitsipas 1-2 down in the second set, having won the first 6-3. Also get voting in our poll. I've got that poll going on YouTube. Do get voting in the poll. It looks like most people are tipping, understandably, a Stefanos win, particularly as he's won the first set, but also, as I suggested, he would have been the hot favorite to get the job done today, albeit that they are on serve, of course, in this second set. So please do get voting in the poll. Also, make sure you give us a like and a subscribe. And like I said earlier, we will be bringing you both of the remaining matches on Centre Court from Vienna. We'll be bringing you live commentary of both of those matches, Sinner against his compatriot Sonego, and also Monfils, the Frenchman, up against Francis Tiafoe. We'll be bringing you that last 16 clash as well. There you go. Okay. Machac just looking for a bit of time here before he returns serve. Stefanos Tsitsipas out wide, forehand block return, backhand Stefanos, moving his opponent all around. Stefanos comes into the net here on a forehand, but the forehand wasn't amazing, but the volley was. 15-love, Stefanos Tsitsipas leads. Good first serve there from Stefanos. 30-love now. Very comfortable right now for the Greek. As I say, he's not really been pushed on his serve much in this match, I would suggest. Stefanos Tsitsipas into the backhand of Machac. Forehand there, Stefanos. Forehand again from Stefanos. Back forehand return. Drop shot on the forehand side. He's going to chase this one down. Who's in charge at this point? Should be an easy smash for Machac, and it is. Some interesting tactical choices there from Stefanos. It didn't really work out for him in the end. Machac dealt well with that drop shot, really. I mean, it wasn't the best drop shot in the world, but I think he dealt with it with aplomb. Tsitsipas here into the backhand, but it clipped the net, so it's going to be another first serve for the Greek. Where are you going to go with this serve? You are going down the tee, but you've gone long, so it's a second serve here for Machac to look at. Backhand return into, the backhand returns long. So it's 40-15. (40-15). Just looking for some slippers. Where do my slippers go, people? Let me know in the live chat if you know where my slippers might be. And Stefanos Tsitsipas does indeed hold, so it is 2 games all. Machac to serve. No idea. To wear these ones that I haven't worn for a long time. It's getting chilly here in Northern Europe. Getting chilly indeed. 2 games all. Machac serving here on the backhand here of Stefanos to the forehand of Machac, but that's wild and wide. Wild and wide. Need to correct that score because it's 2 games all. And I think Machac has gone out there, has he? Yeah, love 30 now. Love 30. So a little precarious here for the Czech. There you go. Get voting in our poll as well that I've got there. Not a bad return there from Stefanos. The backhand, though, is wild from him, as it often can be. 15-30 on the Machac serve. Do hit that like button. We're still just on the 5 likes I see right now. So please do hit the like button on YouTube or on Facebook. And also get voting in our poll. I imagine that most people will be voting Stefanos right now. I see it's 88% for the Greek. He's in a very good position right now. And in fact, he's even in better position in this game. He's got 2 break points at 15-40 on the Machac serve. Not a bad return there again from Stefanos. On the backhand side, lovely volley, though, from Machac at the net, 30-40. (89% now voting for Stefanos, I see. Okay, first serve from Machac. Big point this one, 30-40. Trying to save his second break point here. Machac serving. Where are you going to go with this one? Don't know. That's the answer. Because he's just chucked the ball up and then dropped it down again. Okay, backhand return. It's a smart decision to go into the backhand of Stefanos. Sticking on that backhand side, but now Stefanos just turning up the heat a bit. Although that's a short ball there from Stefanos. Oh, that one had a low net coverage. And Machac comes into the net. This is a tricky smash. Doesn't put it away. Another smash for Machac. Doesn't put that one away. Yes, but he forces the situation. And actually, Stefanos' attempt at the defense couldn't quite get it back over the net. And we are at deuce. Deuce, ladies and gentlemen. Machac here. Where are you serving? You are serving down the tee, and it's an ace. Nice one, Senor Machac. Not sure how you say senor in Czech. Advantage, Machac. Was 15-40 down. 3 points in a row. Second ace of the match. Second ace of the match there for Machac, meaning they have 2 aces apiece. Down the tee there, backhand here, Machac. Comes into the net and holds serve. That was a big hold from 15-40 down. Big hold there for the Czech, and he leads now 3-2 in Vienna. Earlier on in Vienna, we had Medvedev winning in 3 sets over Dimitrov, and Rublev as well winning in straight sets for those 2 Russians to book their place in the quarterfinals in the Austrian capital. And we will take a short break. You've been to the French Open final. Your breakthrough, at least standout result at the beginning of your career, was on grass against Venus. You've been very solid on the hard courts. Is there a slam in particular that you go, I think that's, if I'm going to get one, the first one might come here, there, or where?
Well, I don't know. I mean, everyone, I'm like, I think this is the first one. So I don't know. I mean, obviously now going to the French, I do have a lot of confidence on the surface. But I'm not really thinking about that. I feel like, in the past I was, and it gave me some like defeats that I feel like I shouldn't have lost, maybe more so my head. So going in now, I mean, I feel like, everyone could be the one, but I think I have to just take it a match at a time and just feel it out and enjoy it. I think when you focus too much on the destination, you don't enjoy the journey there. So now I want to focus more on the journey, and if the destination gets there, that's great.
Destination achieved or reached, I would suggest, for Coco, of course, winning her first Grand Slam in New York just a few weeks ago. She, of course, will be in action in the WTA Finals in Cancun, which begins on Sunday. I don't think we've had the draw yet for those groups, I don't think. I mean, or do we know how the groups will be parted out in terms of the fact that I don't think we do. At least for the ATP Finals, we never know until about 48 hours or so before the tournament gets underway. As the fans return to their seats, Stefanos Tsitsipas to serve. Forehand return, forehand from Stefanos. Slice there from Machac on the forehand side. And Machac is in big trouble in this point. In fact, indeed he is. Stefanos earns the first point of the game. So it's 15-love. Stefanos goes long on the first serve. And now it's Stefanos' turn to and it's 15-all. It was a very sort of tame effort at a slice drop shot there that actually bounced before hitting the net. And not just bounced before hitting the net, bounced about a meter before hitting the net. Oh dear, Stefanos, that wasn't a good look. Anyway, gets his first serve here in, though. That's a better look for the Greek. Forehand here, comes into the net. Ah, lovely volley, because it wasn't a bad passing shot attempt there from Machac. It was a good volley. Really good volley. Lovely touch. Smooth. Okay, Tsitsipas serving here. 30-15. Into the net on the first serve. Second serve here for Stefanos. Backhand return. Forehand Stefanos. It's really good depth there, but pretty good defense from Machac. And in fact, it's Stefanos who errs. He was very much in charge of that rally, but really good defense from Machac, forcing Tsitsipas to hit another shot. And that particular shot went into the net. So it's 30-all. Okay, Stefanos into the forehand. Forehand of Stefanos here. Backhand Machac. Are we going to get a break point or a game point? Machac on the forehand went big, understandably so. clipped the net and went out. So it's 40-30, Stefanos Tsitsipas, game point for the Greek. That was a chance for Machac. At 30 all, a short ball from Tsitsipas. Went for it on the forehand. Didn't go for it. Didn't succeed, though. And Tsitsipas gets an ace, so it's game Tsitsipas, and it is now 3 games all in this second set. And Machac will serve now at 3 all. Over to you, Mr. Machac. Not been the most electric of encounters. We've had 1 break of serve so far, and really few sniffs at either serve since then. Well, I guess Stefanos had some chances just recently on the Machac serve when it was 15-40. So a smash here for Machac should put it away comfortably, and he does, 15-love. Yeah, the previous service game was the closest that Tsitsipas has come to breaking again. He had 2 break points at 15-40, but 4 points in a row for the Czech. Got him out of trouble to hold serve, but now he's got to do so again. 3 all, 15-love. Out wide, backhand return, backhand from Machac, forehand from Stefanos, forehand to forehand right now. Good depth there from Stefanos. Now on the backhand slice from Stefanos. Backhand slice again. Not really doing much damage, but that's a better slice there from Stefanos. 3 slices in a row. Make that 4 slices in a row. Now it's Machac's turn to slice, and they're just slicing and slicing and dicing until a lovely, lovely slice from Machac is just too good for Stefanos. 30-love. Thumbs up there from the coach. 30-love. We'll get a thumbs up for that first serve, though, because that was pretty far wide as we approach the hour mark in this encounter. Forehand return is good from Stefanos, but what a forehand response there from Machac. 40-love. 40-love now. 3 game points for the Czech. Take a 4-3 lead at the next change of ends. Goes down the tee on that first serve, but it's long, so it's a second serve here for Tsitsipas to look at. Kind of cultured return, that one from Stefanos. Good defense, though, in the end. Stefanos goes quite big on the backhand, but it's not good enough. The rally's kind of at neutral now, but it's actually Machac who errs with the backhand into the net, 40-15. Those of you just tuning in, do hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, please hit subscribe. Machac serving here, 40-15. 1 hour exactly on the clock, as we see in the Austrian capital. And Machac has held serve. Good work there for Machac in the end. 40 held us to 15, and we will take a short break.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So,
what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Stefanos Tsitsipas here to serve at 3-4. Let's get that score up for you on the screen. Wins the first point, so it's 15-love. Been pretty comfortable on serve, as I said, really, so far for Stefanos. Barely had to break sweat on his own serve. 15-love he leads. He's got a second serve here. So Machac will be trying to get a decent return in on this second serve. He's missed a few good chances on second serves today, though. Let's see how he gets on with this one. At least he lands this punch anyway. Now Stefanos, though, can he punish this short ball? Oh, it's a lovely passing shot there from Machac. Machac really fancies his chances at passing Tsitsipas as the Greek approaches the net. And he did so there with a backhand pass, 15-all. A forehand pass, my bad. Forehand pass. 15-all, Tsitsipas to serve. And on this serve, he's going to try and go out wide, but he hits the net and it goes wide. So it's a second serve. Do we like these little baskets that the Austrian ball kids are having to collect the balls? I quite like them. Good return there from Machac. He's on the defense. We're going to have a smash here for Stefanos Tsitsipas. It was difficult, actually, to be fair, but the Greek puts it away. Lovely. 30-15. It's a lovely smash, that one. It was a tricky one. It was really high, and it was quite deep. Not super deep, but it was quite deep. Good return there from Machac. Trying to put some pressure here on the Greek serve. That slice from Stefanos, dearie me. That was a Stefanos slice. 30-all. Machac there just having a quick glance at the camera, going, oh, I think I might have a chance here. Might have a chance. 30-all. I don't think he's garnered a break point yet on the Stefanos serve. Forehand Stefanos, sending Machac the wrong way. Good decision. Game point for the Greek. 40-30 he leads. 3-4 though the score is, but of course he did win that first set, so he's still very much in charge of his own destiny here. Stefanos serving. Good first serve there from Stefanos. Put himself in charge of the point, and it's a 1-2-4 games all. Machac now, over to you. Yeah, Ria loves the baskets. Yeah, me too. I think I like them. It's a nice change, and you know what? Kind of makes sense. I mean, I see them scoop the balls up, and I think, yeah, that works well. So 4 games all. Over to you, Machac. Down the tee, backhand return from Stefanos. Backhand now to the back. Ooh, the backhand there from Machac is long, so it's love 15. Good first serve there from Machac. Machac comes into the net, but he didn't do enough with that volley. Now it should be Stefanos' point. Good defense, though, from Machac, but it's not going to be enough, is it? Oh, it is, you know. Stefanos did not punish Machac there. He could have and should have, but he didn't. 15-all. It was really good defense, but come on, Stefanos. Here, look at this forehand, for example. He's got to be putting that one away. Good anticipation from his opponent, but dearie me, how many bites at the cherry do you need, Stefanos Tsitsipas? 15-all. Do we like cherries?
I'm not sure if I like cherries or not. That's an ace there from Machac. Close call, but it is an ace, 30-15. Okay. Serving. Down the tee. It's another ace as well. 2 aces in a row. Is that 4 or 5 aces now for the day for the Czech? Something like that. I think he's out acing Tsitsipas right now. 40-15. 2 game points. Goes down the tee again, but this time it's long, so it's a second serve for Tsitsipas to look at. Down the tee again. Backhand return is long from Stefanos Tsitsipas. The backhand and the slice in recent points, letting down the Greek. And here we go, 5-4. We will take a short break.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered. Whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
On the ground is exactly what we'll be in Seville in a couple of weeks from now as we bring you closer to the action in southern Spain for the for the Billie Jean King Cup finals. But before that, of course, we have the WTA finals coming up next week in Cancun. And even before that, we have the conclusions to Vienna and Basel on the ATP side. So tennis, of course, coming thick and fast. All, of course, here on Talking Tennis. Tsitsipas serving at 4-5. So he's serving to stay in this second set, sorry. It's a good serve from the Greek, but they're kind of at neutral here. Machac goes long there, and he's frustrated with that one, and so he should be. 15-love. Goes down the tee here. And the forehand there, is that long? No, it's not. So they're still in the rally, but Stefanos is definitely in the rally here, or very much in the favour. But has Stefanos erred? I think he has. He went wide with that forehand. 15-all. Please do hit the like button. And also feel free to get voting in our poll. Tsitsipas comfortably in the leader. I haven't seen a poll that lopsided in a long time. Tsitsipas goes down the tee. That poll may well change pretty quickly if Machac wins this game, because that would end up being the set. Backhand return from Machac. Forehand there from Stefanos. Forehand again on the Stefanos now. They're exchanging forehands right now. Machac will be clean. Oh, it comes into the net here, Machac. Lovely volley. Good decision there for Machac to change towards the backhand from Stefanos, and a good decision to come into the net and put the volley away. 15-30 now. Good volley there. Decisive. 15-30. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. I don't know how many likes we're at currently on YouTube, but likes are welcome. Okay, Tsitsipas here, serving. Goes wide on the first serve. Now, we've seen a variance of returns from Machac, some better than others. Let's see how he does here on the second serve return. He's really deep on the court. He's got it in, at least. That's a first port of call, so to speak. Backhands now being exchanged. Staying on the backhands. There's no way Machac's changing direction, but indeed it is Tsitsipas who changed things up with a slice. This is turning into an important rally here. We're well over 10 shots. They're now on the forehands, sticking on that Tsitsipas backhand. Machac here changes direction. Lovely. Has he landed that one in? He has. Puts his hands to the air, and so he should. 15-40. Lovely change of direction. I guess Stefanos was so familiar with the ball just heading towards his backhand, he did not anticipate that change of direction down this forehand side. Excellent play there from Machac, and he executed it perfectly. 2 set points here for the Czech. 2 set points. Tsitsipas into the net on the first serve. Second serve here for Machac. What an opportunity now here for the Czech. Second serve, 15-40. Forehand return. Oh, Stefanos comes into the net. What an awful volley. And Machac has won the set. We're at 1 set all. And Tsitsipas was so comfortable on serve throughout the match. Did not see that one coming. Tsitsipas erred, no doubt about it, but Machac as well. Wow. 1 set all. And let's take a breather.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered. Whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 1 set all now between these two. Wow. One set all. So, all to play for as we head into this third set here in Vienna. Ria there reminding us that she loves the baskets. Goes long on that first serve. And it's wow for Machac right now. 15 love here. Anyway, 30 love now for Machac. Forehand here from Machac it's gone long there from Tsitsipas, so it's 40 love. Tsitsipas there talking to somebody in the audience. Not sure if it's his father or just somebody else. No wasps today, I don't think, to bother him. Now 40-15 on the Machac serve. First serve goes into the net. So second serve here for Stefanos to look at, but he's a pretty unhappy bunny right now. Machac finding that backhand with consummate ease. Machac comes into the net here. Can he put the volley away? He can. 1 game to love. Machac leads. And is Stefanos' miserable year going to take another turn for the worse today and have another second round defeat in Vienna? I say another. I'm not sure how many years it is back to back, but as Damien was touching on earlier, he does tend to go out in this round every year. Anyway, Machac leads 1 love. Beginning of this deciding set. Tsitsipas' father, Apostolos, is mumbling something to himself. Not quite sure what. Anyway, Stefanos Tsitsipas to serve here. 1 set all. He's love 1 down at the beginning of this third set, sorry. Forehand here from Stefanos. Backhand from Machac into the backhand of Stefanos. And it's a forehand error from Machac, so it's 15 love. Tsitsipas serving here at 15 love. Backhand return from Machac. Forehand from Stefanos. Forehand is a wild there from Machac, and it's 30 love. So yeah, let me know in the live chat who you think is going to end year-end number 1. Alcaraz or Djokovic? Sabalenka or Swiatek? Good forehand winner there from Tsitsipas. 40 love. Stefanos keen to settle the boat right now, having lost 3 games in a row. Of course, 3 games in a row is just 1 break of serve, but it was decisive at the end of that second set. Tsitsipas ace, holds serve for 1 game, all at the beginning of this deciding set. So, Machac, over to you. 1 game all. Forehand there from Machac comes into the net, which has been a pretty good tactic for him today, and his tactic that works again. 15 love, puts the backhand volley away. Please do hit the like button I don't know if we've got to 10 likes yet on YouTube. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. Backhand from Machac, forehand from Tsitsipas. Forehand again from Stefanos. Had a chance to come into the net there, but didn't take it. Showing a bit of anxiety in terms of his net play, I would imagine. Now he's on the forehand. Now they're both on the forehand. Stefanos here just turning the screw a little bit. But now it's Machac's turn to attack, and he's a winner. 30 love. Nice one. At the moment, they are all square. 1 set all, 1 game all. Let me know, somebody in the live chat, how many likes are we at on YouTube? Have we got to 10 likes yet? It's always good to try and get to 20. Okay, Machac serving, 30 love. Down the tee, backhand return from Stefanos, backhand from Machac, backhand from Stefanos, backhand now to backhand. Good backhand slice there, forcing the error from Tsitsipas. Forcing the error from Tsitsipas. So a good backhand slice there from Machac. Really was a difficult one to deal with. And it is 40 love. So 3 game points for the Czech before the next change of ends. And a potential 2 games to 1 lead in this deciding set. Goes down the tee. Excellent first serve. Stefanos does well to get a racket on it, but it's done. 2-1. Machac leads. Boy, oh boy. Okay, let's take a short break here at the change of ends, and we'll speak to you soon.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Indeed, all things tennis. Tsitsipas serving here at 1-2. 1 set all and 1-2. Goes down the tee, backhand return, backhand from Stefanos. And the forehand from Stefanos is long. So it's love 15 on his serve. Stefanos Tsitsipas to serve, goes down the tee, but actually goes into the net. So it's love 15, 1-2 in this deciding set. This time, Stefanos goes to the backhand of Machac. It's landed in, so it's not a double fault at least. They're in the rally here. Forehand now to the backhand of Machac. Forehand Stefanos is a winner. Thought that was going to go wide, but the clenched fist from... It has gone wide. Love 30. I thought it went wide, but then I thought there was a clenched fist from Tsitsipas. Maybe a clenched fist because he just wants to go home. Love 30 now. Love 30. Big point, this one. They're all big hit from here on in, to be fair. Clips the net. Love 30. Sip of water time. Okay, where are you going with this serve? You are going to the forehand. Comes into the net, Stefanos. Looks like it's going to be a good decision. Maybe not, though. No! Machac! Wow! I mean, to be fair, I think Machac won that point more than Stefanos. You could criticize the volley from Stefanos at the net, but it was actually excellent play from Machac. So we've got this one here. This backhand pass was just nuts. Maybe Stefanos could have closed the angle a bit more. And maybe given Stefanos' form at the net today, coming into the net, maybe not the right decision, but it was there. It was just excellent. It was an unbelievable stretching backhand passing attempt from Machac. Love 43 break points. Second serve. Love 40. 3 break points here for Machac. Where are you going with this one, Stefanos? You're going down the tee. Forehand return. Forehand from Stefanos to the forehand of Machac. Low net clearance there. Drop shot from Stefanos. It works. Doesn't outright win the point, but does basically give him an easy volley for the next shot. 15-40. 2 more break points to save, though, for the Greek. $15.40. Now there's the clenched fist. A worried look on his father's face. So there should be 2 break points to go. Goes down the tee. Good return there, though. Oh! And he's broken because of a forehand error from Tsitsipas. And like I said earlier, is Stefanos' miserable year going to take another turn for the worse? Miserable tennis year, let's add. A change of rackets for the Greek. Will it be enough to bring about a change of fortunes? Let's see. Still a spring in his step. Is Stefanos going to be able to hang on to an ATP Finals place in Turin? Well, the next few minutes may well be decisive, or not decisive, but may well have a bearing on that. Of course, he will have been helped by Fritz's loss today over in Basel. There's 3 spots left, effectively. Stefanos there not happy with the backhand passing attempt he had, so it's 15 love for Machac. Machac leads 3-1. Forehand Machac, backhand Stefanos, backhand Machac, staying on that backhand side. Changes direction again, lovely. Just like at the end of that second set that helped him seal the second set, a lovely change of direction, but it still had to be pinpoint, and it was. Wow, nothing you can do about that one. Well, have a better backhand, I guess, might have helped from Tsitsipas, but you know how it is. Thank you for the like on Facebook, Maiga. Those of you tuning on Facebook, do hit the like button. Also, if you're tuning on YouTube, hit the like button too. And a wayward backhand from Tsitsipas, not for the first time today, and it is 40 love, and it is game point. In fact, there's 3 game points for a 4-1 lead here for Machac. Some conversation here going on between Stefanos and his father. I imagine it's not happy times right now. Just an hour and a half on the clock. This match could well get done in less than 2 hours, irrespective of what happens in the next game or 2. Forehand Machac. And the forehand from Stefanos is long, and Machac holds for 4-1. We need to take a short break, and we'll be back with you in 60 seconds.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going.
While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Indeed, indeed. Might be one set all, but as you can see from that scoreboard, Machac is close. 4-1 he leads in this deciding set. Tsitsipas serving here. Ace. 15 love. Tsitsipas to serve. It's another ace. Wrong footing, Machac there with that serve. 30 love. He'll be keen for a quick service hold here, and then he can attack that Machac's serve. He's only broken the Machac serve once, though, in this match. He's had a few other chances. He had a few chances in the previous set of 15-40. That was probably the big moment as we entered the business end of that second set. He had 15-40. He's now got 40 love on his own serve here, and he has, in fact, held in super, super quick time. So, 4-2. How many likes are we at on YouTube right now? Four-two here. Fingers crossed we've reached 10 likes on YouTube. By the way, look at this poll. I don't blame people for suggesting a Tsitsipas win, but Machac, 9%. Okay, Machac to serve here at 2-4. Goes down the tee, but it clips the net. So it's still a first serve. Goes out wide with the first serve, and it's an ace. Is it an ace? Yes, it is. Another ace. That's 3 from these two players in the last couple of games. 15 love. Some unusual returning tactics there from Stefanos. He's just sort of bouncing up and down, going from side to side, trying to distract his opponent. Maybe it worked because he won that point with a forehand error from Machac. 15 all. Tsitsipas may be getting a bit desperate right now. He's pumped, I would suggest, if that helps. 15 all, second serve. Backhand return. Forehand now to the backhand of Stefanos. Good depth there from Machac. Forehand Stefanos. Just feel as though Stefanos is going to crank up the pressure here. Wonderful forehand winner there from Stefanos. 15-30. He is cranking up the pressure. Is it going to be enough to get this match and this set back on serve? 15-30. Some juicy forehands there from Stefanos.
Goes down the tee. Stefanos does well to get a racket on it. Backhand now to the backhand of Stefanos. Backhand coming into the net here. Is that volley going to be good enough? No. Lovely passing shot there from on the backhand side from Stefanos. 15-40. Very similar to the style situation we had in the previous set. 15-40 here. He's had 15-40 on the Machac serve already, though, in the previous set, and he couldn't take advantage of it. Machac winning 4 points in a row. So, first serve, much needed here for the Czech. Doesn't get it, goes into the net. Second serve here for Tsitsipas to look at. 15-40. Backhand return. Backhand from Machac is a winner. 30-40. Do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Just clipped the line there. Tsitsipas was a bit frustrated with that one. Second serve here. Another break point, though, needed to save. There'll be a second serve. Backhand return. Backhand to backhand right now. Oh, he's erred on the forehand side and Tsitsipas breaks back. 4-3 now, or 3-4, because, of course, Tsitsipas will be serving. 12 likes we have. See if we can get to 20 as soon as possible, because who knows how much longer this match will last. We've got a break in play. It's Tsitsipas 3-4 here, but he will serve now at 3-4. 1 hour, 39 minutes on the clock. 12 aces in this match, 7 off the racket of Tsitsipas and 5 for Machac. Game on. He was pumped for that particular game, and it worked. Let me know in the live chat now. I guess the people supporting Tsitsipas will be very happy to see him back on serve. Still a bit of work to be done now, but the momentum is certainly with the Greek, albeit that he's behind on the scoreboard, 3-4. Machac there sort of shrugging his shoulders. What can he do? He's frustrated. He's annoyed. I don't know if he's got an issue with his leg. He's pointing at his calf. But anyway, Tsitsipas now with the bit between his teeth. 3-4. A hold of serve here, and the pressure goes way back on Machac. 3-4, Stefanos Tsitsipas. Okay. Tsitsipas to serve, 3-4. Where are you going with this serve? You are throwing up in the air and you're catching it again. That's what you're going to do with that serve. 3-4. Still a pause. Still not served yet. Here we go. Out to the forehand side. It's a good first serve and it brings up the error, so it's 15-love. $30 now for Stefanos as he looks to pile the pressure back on the Czech. Goes into the net on the first serve there. Forehand return from Machac. Good depth there from the Czech, but too much depth on that backhand, and it's 40-love and therefore 3 game points for Stefanos Tsitsipas to make it 4-4. And it's an ace. His 8th ace of the match, I believe. And it is 4 games all. As I suggested, the pressure goes now definitely back over to the Czech. And can he handle it? Pressure point really, though, for both players still, despite the fact that Tsitsipas, of course, down a break and now back on serve. Because, of course, a hold here for Machac, and Tsitsipas will be serving to stay in the match. But can he hold? Where are you going with this one? I would imagine he's going to go down the tee, yes, but it didn't work. I was going to go for the backhand. Second serve. I guess he's got to go for the backhand again. Yeah, he does. Forehand now to the backhand of Stefanos. Forehand changing direction, but he's gone to the forehand of Stefanos, sticking to that forehand, of course, cross court, but now he changes direction towards the backhand to backhand. Machac will expect to win most of those duels. Now it's on the forehand of, oh, it's a lovely forehand there from Machac. Is it going to help him win the point? No, it's not. Stefanos did really well to get a racket on that one. Love 15. Did really well here, Stefanos, on the defense there. Forehand return has gone long, has it, from Stefanos? Yes, it has. 15 all. Stefanos winning 12 of the last 15 points in a momentum shift. Forehand Machac. Good forehand from Machac. Backhand Machac goes into the net. 15-30. How's your nerve, Mr. Machac? 15-30. $12 likes still on YouTube. See if we can get to 15. Come on, guys. If you're tuning in now and you haven't hit the like button, why not? Goes down the tee, but it goes wide. So second serve here, 15-30. Nervy times. Backhand return, of course. Forehand from Machac. Good depth on that forehand. Backhand now to backhand. Forehand of Machac staying on the backhand side. But Stefanos is dealing with it okay at the moment. Not now, though. Backhand slice into the net. 30 all. 30 all here. Big moments here in this match. Big moments. 4 all, 30 all. This one, you are going out wide. Good return, though, from Stefanos. Stefanos on the defense and can't execute the passing shot. So it's 40-30 Machac. Game point. And Machac holds for 5-4. So Tsitsipas will serve to stay in the match. But he would have taken this a couple of games ago when he was a breakdown at 4-2. But at least Machac has steadied the ship somewhat. Now, can Stefanos hold serve? It was the backhand into the net. Yeah. Keeping an eye on that backhand, of course. Yeah. Okay, just having a quick look around to see what else has been going on today. As I say, we've got Machac here leading 5-4. Andrei Rublev winning in straight sets earlier on. So good news for him as he basically has 1 foot or even both feet in Turin. So he is through. Shevchenko, stunning Taylor Fritz in 3 sets. 3 tie breaks. Shevchenko winning decisively 2 of them. Boom. Medvedev winning earlier in 3 sets over Grigor Dimitrov. Still to come in Vienna. Lorenzo Sonego against Yannick Sinner and Francis Tiafoe against Gael Monfils. Both of which we will be bringing you live coverage of. So please stick with us. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can follow live commentaries for those matches too. But back to the present, the immediate present. Right now, here in the Austrian capital, Stefanos Tsitsipas will serve to stay in the match and avoid another ignominious, you know the word, whatever it is, second round defeat in Vienna. Machac is looking glum because he was a breakup, but could be even worse for him, bearing in mind he was 15-30 down in that previous service game. So, Stefanos Tsitsipas to serve at 4-5. Stefanos Tsitsipas serving to stay in the match. Good start, though, for the Greek. 15 love. Okay, Stefanos serving here. Goes down the tee. It's a good first serve. 30 love. Let's shed some light on the occasion. $40 love now. 3 game points here for Stefanos. Despite the pressure, looking pretty comfortable. Good first serve. Ace, 5 games all. Over to you, Machac. So we better remove this banner because he's no longer serving to stay in the match. And in fact, it's 5-all in the deciding set. Backhand Stefanos coming into the net here. Oh, I think he's put that long. Is he that volley? I think that volley went long from Machac. He's been pretty decisive all day in coming into there on the volley, but it wasn't easy. But you would have expected him to put it away. Love 15. Remember, he was 15-30 down in his previous service game. Remember as well, he was 4-2 up with the end in sight before Stefanos broke back. 5-all, Machac serving here. Love 15. First serve into the net, so a second serve here for Stefanos. Love 30, and Machac's heart will be beating even faster. Oh, Stefanos attacked that return in that he really went close to the baseline. But on the backhand side, that was always going to be tricky. 15-all. Stefanos is pumped right now. From 4-2, he's been pumped. Maybe too pumped. Backhand Stefanos. Good backhand from Stefanos, but it's not won the point yet. Forehand now to forehand. Backhand Stefanos. That's a bit short, though. Backhand Stefanos. Backhand Machac sticking to that backhand side of Stefanos. Not a bad drop shot from Stefanos. Is he going to get the pass? He is. 15-30 once again. Remember, he had 15-30 in the previous service game. He's got 15-30 once more. Troubling times here for Machac. He was 4-2 up in this deciding set. It's now 5-all, 15-30. First serve is in. Forehand Machac. Backhand Tsitsipas. Forehand Machac. Backhand Tsitsipas. Backhand Machac. Backhand Stefanos. There's a great backhand from Stefanos, and it's 15-40. Maybe went to the well a bit too often there, Machac. And in the end, Stefanos punished him. That was a really good backhand down the line. So he's got 2 break points. He also had 2 break points in the second set. Couldn't take advantage of that. Let's see if he can this time. Oh, a really good first serve there just when he needed it from Machac. 30-40. I think Stefanos just got a racket on that, but it wasn't enough. Anyway, 30-40. Another break point to go here, though. Clips the net. Serving here. Backhand return. Backhand to backhand right now. Forehand now. Backhand Stefanos. Backhand Machac. Backhand Stefanos into the net. Deuce. 2 break points saved. And we are at deuce, ladies and gentlemen. 5 games all here. Into the net on the first serve. Second serve here for Stefanos. Ooh, is that a double fault? Yes. Yes, it is. So, Tsitsipas to serve. Sorry, Tsitsipas to receive here. He's got a third break point of this game. Machac. It's a good first serve. Forehand. Doesn't put it away. He's on the defensive. Nervy smash here. Could have let it bounce. Didn't. And well done, Machac. That was a really difficult smash, especially under the pressure. Could have easily mistimed this. But lovely smash. And we're at deuce. It reminded me of that Dominic Thiem smash that he faced on break point against Rafa in New York 5 years ago. Thiem didn't put that one away. Machac did. But Machac goes long on the forehand there. And it's advantage Stefanos Tsitsipas, his 4th chance now of breaking serve in this game. He's had 3 break points before. Machac, can you get your first serve in like you've done so often on these big moments in this game so far? Yes, you can. Backhand Machac has gone long. And Stefanos has broken 6-5. Stefanos Tsitsipas will serve for the match. Stefanos Tsitsipas, I repeat, will serve for the match and a place in the quarterfinals. His father gets out of his seat. Stefanos takes his. Yeah. Well, what a turnaround in this set from 4-2. Now the people that have been voting in this poll look a lot more comfortable now. Tsitsipas has had chances throughout on the Machac serve, I would suggest, or at least each set he's had very good chances. I remember 15-40 a few times in the second and third sets. This time he had 15-40, lost those 2 break points, had another advantage, lost that one, but on the 4th time of asking, he broke serve and will now serve for a place in the quarterfinals. Over in Basel earlier on today, Taylor Fritz lost, so he is out in Basel. Unlike Hubert Hurkacz, he'll play tomorrow in the quarterfinals. Andrei Rublev is already in the quarterfinals, as is Daniel Medvedev here in Vienna. Try not to get your Viennas and your Basels confused. Basically, Basel is the easy one, let's say, in terms of the number of top players over there in Basel. The draw has been decimated by top seeds rolling, but also, of course, Carlos Alcaraz having to withdraw through injury. But Alcaraz will be back in Paris-Bercy next week. Gave the all clear. Okay, Tsitsipas here, serving for the match. Gets his first serve in. Block return. Good forehand there from Stefanos. 15-love. 15-love here now. Please do hit the like button because we might not have much longer for you to do so on this video. And of course, if you are new, hit subscribe. Stefanos serving down the tee, gone long. As we try to get 20 likes on YouTube. Stefanos serving, backhand return. Backhand from Stefanos, backhand to backhand. Backhand slice there from Stefanos. There's a really good backhand there from Machac. Lovely drop shot. It's not going to be enough to win the point, though. This is turning into a big rally. Machac comes into the net, doesn't put the volley away, and it's a forehand passing shot. And that's a couple of volleys now in the last couple of games from Machac that really he would have thought he could do better. I think he's struggling a bit physically as well. And he's passed easily there. 30 love. That's Stefanos' mum as well there in the crowd, I think. So, Tsitsipas serving here. 30 love, 2 points away from victory. Goes down the tee, backhand return, forehand Stefanos. Forehand now to the forehand of Stefanos again. Now to the backhand. Good defense there from Stefanos. Machac comes into the net. Oh, this is a tricky one. And I think Stefanos is going to punish him. Not yet, he doesn't, but he does in the end. One of the weirdest points of the match for sure, maybe even the year. And in the end, Tsitsipas wins it, though. That's the most important thing as far as the Greek is concerned. And the world number 7 now has 3 match points. 40 love. 3 match points for Stefanos Tsitsipas. One of the more bizarre points of the year. But he wins it. Tsitsipas serving. 3 chances now to put his opponent away. Remember, it was a breakdown in this set at 4-2. Here we go. Tsitsipas serves to the backhand. Forehand Stefanos. Forehand. And he's done it. He's done it. To his relief, to his fans' relief, to his team's relief. He is in the quarterfinals of the Vienna Open. Handshakes all round. Stefanos Tsitsipas is through. Thank you, Jane, for the super chat. Get a drink on me. Talking Tennis has been working overtime. Thank you, Jane. Of course, we will be back again very soon for Jannik Sinner against Lorenzo Sonego. And yeah, so everybody, thanks for tuning in. Do tune in and hit the like button for our future videos and this button. And we will be speaking to you all again very soon.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.